Time to continue being the dumbest protagonist in video games. And follow Ivar, the person who killed Colbert. Sure, we can't figure that out because we're too dumb.
There's work to be done. Hey! Watch out, would you?
Of course, the second act we start streaming, and then I start getting messages. What's the story? Let's close the curtains a little bit just so you can see the TV. There we go.
Should have seen this coming. I should have known he would come for the weakest of us.
You opened a bloody wound when you killed Roderi's brother.
Anything worth doing must be paid for in blood.
In Quadford, you told me Rodri gave you that scar on your face. Is it a story worth telling?
If not worth telling, it is worth remembering. Years ago, I was headed back from the Western Isle. They've got fighters there. I had taken a bit of a beating. Put me in a surly mood. I wanted blood and silver, nothing more. So, me and my Drengir, sailing along the coast of Kemri, see a nice spot for landing, covered in mist. We drag our ships ashore. And just then, a cry came from atop a hillock. The troll cursed Britons. The fog clears a bit. And there they are, all lined up. The biggest one calls out, "I am Rodri, king of this land. That means shit to me!" I scream back. I give my boys a nod. And we raise up our axes and charge before they take a breath. We have the numbers, but the Britons are clever. It's marshland. The bog catches our boots, sucks us to a standstill. One by one, Rodri cuts us to bits. He gets to me, lays his blade at my cheek, and gives me this nick. "Leave this land and give your people fair warning," he says. "Tell them King Rodri gave you that cut." "Hen shit," I say. Rodri laughs and lets me go.
Quite a story, Ivar. Son of Ragnar, killer of kings, conqueror of England and the Western Isle. You have lived a saga worth 10.
That I have.
And you're also a murderer. Hey, Andrew, you can go faster.
That sweat-sopped slug is just beyond those walls. May only be defeated by a dragon, my itching ass. He'll meet one all right.
Send a message to your men. We can build a camp here and lay plans for a surprise attack. Ivar's men waste no time. They're eager to pay out our revenge.
I've been waiting to get back at these Britons ever since you broke me from that cage, Dane. The time is nigh. There's my liberator. I'll do you proud, I will.
I forgot I rescued all these people while I was just exploring.
Eivor, I'm ready to get back at them Britons. You'll not see me lagging behind doing nothing but looting corpses. Not this time.
I am ready.
What in the name of Loki have you done?
Called in the dragon to help me slay Rodri. Now what say you, Wolf-Kissed? Are you ready for war?
Rally the men, Ivar. Let's have at it.
It is a good day to die.
The gate looks to be well defended.
My men are loading a cart with cauldrons of oil. We will blast right through that fucking gate.
This is so dumb. How can you not see it was Ivar? Colbert literally called out his name twice.
Rodri!
Dumbass.
Show yourself!
I am here, boneless Ragnarsson. How is it you come in force when our peace has been concluded?
Do not mock us, whoreson! You splattered blood on our peace with the butchery of young Chalbert!
Speak what nonsense you please, Dane. If you mean war, our defenses are sure.
Gaze upon my face, King of Crow Food, and meet the dragon that will devour you!
I see a spent old man playing at serpents.
Enough talking, Ivar.
Bring the oil cart and set the fires! When I am done with Rodri, I will tear the fat from his shanks and use it to fry our bread. Get
Do I have to push this?
boys! We will light this up in front of the gate!
Get ready to the gate!
They've sent soldiers to stop our heart! I will watch the castle walls with Rodri's blood! Wait there! Get down!
Where are all these fire and arrows coming from, like?
Come on, lads. Roll it to the gate.
Knock, knock! Send them to the everlasting bonfire!
To the bloody gate!
Where are these arrows coming from, lads?
Get back! I'll light it up.
See that? That was like a hail of like 17 arrows coming from up here. And up here, there are 4 dudes. Like, come on, where are all these arrows coming from, game? There's like 4 people here. Okay, there's more people up here. Oh, and they keep respawning too. That's nice. Yep. It's not like I just cleared out that fire pit of all the guys. Yep, they just instantly respawn behind you. Such a lot of nonsense. Why can't I throw fire at it to ignite this game?
God grant me strength.
I'd say John the Baptist. It worked!
Storm the castle! Give no quarter! Push the mangy door!
And there's no point trying to interact with anything because they all just respawn instantly, and it's completely meaningless.
That was clever.
Eivor, open the bleeding gate.
Incoming arrows!
Holy sake, Geralt! Even Polly!
It's so dark, I can't see the links to shoot them.
Watch out!
Hold up a fight!
Can I get across there myself? Again, I'd like to climb the wall beside the drawbridge.
Over the drawbridge, boys! Protect the king! Drawbridge, beat out.
The keep! It's through there.
Drawbridge! Dragon alive! He's hiding behind that door. Remember, he is mine.
Bash it down.
Ivar the Boneless. Huh. You make a pitiful dragon.
Bastard kicked me in the liver. I need some fresh air. I felled the rotting old oak.
He's not dead.
No. I have something else planned. Spectacle, remember?
You have won, Ivar. And if you will not kill him now, then let him go. Humiliation will chase him to the end of his days.
Oh, no. This will be good. I have something specific in mind. A place and a method. Come.
Not just now. I'll return when I'm ready.
So be it. We will be waiting. Right, Rodri, old friend? Ah!
at last the upgrade for the very first skill I got in the game. Still not going to use it for anything. Looks like we have all the abilities that we can get through books and they're all upgraded to max. Alright.
There you are! Let us take King Rodri to a spot he will find breathtaking.
All right, let's get this over with.
Load this lump of lard onto your horse and we will go. Take care he stays alive. Eivor, do not forget that load of rotten flesh called Rodri.
Should we maybe tie him up first?
Where are we going?
An overlook I found while scouting. A view, one fit for a dying king.
There's no need for spectacle, Ivar. Let the man die.
No, no, no. He must die with style.
Yeah, I'm not taking your rubbish horses.
How are you doing, dear king? Stay with us. You must not miss what is coming. I killed King Ella, King Osbert, King Edmund, and now King Rodri. Who else can claim such a string of victories?
Just finish me.
It is not my place to interfere in this feud.
Plus I already tried. The game said no.
Valhalla must look such a sight. Does he breathe still?
Barely.
Rodri, are you listening? For years I wore this scar with shame. Nicked by a Briton and left alive. I tried to cover it with a beard, a cloak. But as your fame grew, I began to beam with pride. A king gave me this mark. What say you to this, Rodri? Huh? Speak up, you old bag of sweat and grease. Here we are. Bring him close. This way! Haul him up there, to the top, and keep him breathing.
Finish this quickly, Ivar.
See here? A hungry blade. Now comes the dragon to feed on his favorite meal. The blood eagle.
Ivar, is this...
The birth of a blood eagle is a sight to behold, my friend. First, I slice the length of your spine.
That is a Norseman. The true essence of old heroes.
The Blood Eagle has no true meaning for Ivar. He's doing it simply to take pleasure in suffering.
Now, I pull back the flesh.
The method will always outlive the meaning. Few in time will care why this man died. But the how, that is a song for the ages. The fog between good and evil grows thick over time. But glory never fades.
There is nothing glorious here.
Life is not pretty. It is a bloody fight.
Out come the lungs, and we spread them like wings.
How is he still alive? If he was in the process of dying, and then you make a body
All
out of
of
him.
mercy, I can see him now.
I've seen enough.
We are not finished, Eivor. This saga we have written together, it needs an ending. Here and now.
It is ended, Ivar. I'm done with this place.
A fight to the death. You and me. If I win, I am the greatest Vikinger who ever lived. If I lose, what a tale you have to tell.
You are battle-drunk, Ivar. Goodbye.
Poor Ceolbert. He barely said a word.
When?
I pushed that dragon dagger into his heart.
No.
Just a soft little squeal. Then, nothing.
Ask me
You
again
sick
after the
fucking
cutscene stuff.
backrot.
The things a man must do. The trials one must face. The friends one must betray. To achieve one's destiny. And become King Killer. Forevermore.
Traitor! Ceolbert was...
Like a son to me! Yes! Yes! So fight me, Wolf-Kissed, to a glorious death! This is a life, Eivor! To fight high above the world! Valhalla awaits! Hold a moment, Eivor. Let me ask you something.
What? No! I have nothing to say to him. No! I do not want to talk to him. Come on.
then, if you're so hot to die. My long road ends. The Valkyries approach. My axe, Eivor. Hand me my weapon. Eivor! Give it here!
To Helheim with you.
Eivor!
Carry the body to Quadford. We'll say our goodbyes there. And send a message to Abba. Tell him His
He
brother is
deserved
dead.
it. Now, we were asking about Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Syndicate was okay. I played through the entire thing as Evie as much as I could because she was infinitely smarter than Jacob was, because Jacob was a goddamn moron. Probably my favourite thing with Syndicate was the story missions where you could assassinate people that kind of played out like Hitman missions. Like the one I remember for sure was the one where you're going after the doctor and you can infiltrate as a dead body and stab him in the theatre. Be able to do fun little theatrical stuff like that. That was fun. But yeah, Syndicate was pretty good. Syndicate was a hell of a lot better than Unity was, for sure.
Eivor, hello. Another dark day clouds our victory.
Bishop. Abba.
Dead at the hands of a Briton. I cannot imagine the shame my brother felt in his
That's a good
final
price.
hour. Were it not for this peace.
Yes.
I killed him.
You?
After peace was made, Ivar murdered Ceolbert and pinned the crime on Rodri to get another swing at him.
How do you come to know this?
He told me himself.
I am always one who desires the truth, Eivor. But this is a hard thing to hear. Did he die well?
He died badly.
He died defending a grievous lie. I cannot say that he's dying well.
Ivar, I spent my whole life repairing the damage he inflicted. Still, he was my brother. With Ivar gone, peace and quiet are now possible. That is something. I will console myself with the thought that we will meet again in Valhalla. Axe in hand.
Nah, he won't.
For good or ill, he lived life by his own rules. What man can say better?
He lived his life at cross purposes. I often found him strange and his actions puzzling. But not all men are meant to be understood.
He needs a proper farewell. I will prepare a ship for his funeral pyre.
Bishop, send word to Lady Angharad. Say that her husband died by treachery, and that Ivar has paid the price for it.
As soon as I am able.
Have you heard from King Ceolwulf? I cannot imagine his grief.
He is felled by it. Still, he makes plans for this shire. I am to be Elderman here. Therefore, Sciropshire declares herself your friend and ally, and will remain so for the length of my days.
I am grateful, Bishop.
God go with you, Eivor, wherever you may lead.
The only thing I'd say to you to find is, like, you're saying the gold edition's 11 quid for Syndicate. Is there a trilogy pack for Black Flag, Unity and Syndicate available on sale? Because if there is, that might be better value if you don't have those ones.
To you, my brother. May your time in Valhalla be bright and glorious.
Then yeah,
Oh,
11 quid for
bring us
Syndicate
battles.
on its own is perfectly fine.
The boneless one sails into a singing glory on a flaming water steed.
Oh, then you're good, yeah. Just pick up Syndicate if you haven't played it. For 11 quid, it's a good Assassin's Creed.
The battle maidens beat their wings to carry a king to Odin's Hall of Corpses.
Ivar gone. Sciropshire an ally. I should confer with Runving.
I know you're saying you're saving up to get Valhalla and all that, but yeah, I know. Actually, I'm going to check this out. If I go to inventory, isn't it? Okay. I have got 294 health. still have 294 health. And I still have 294 health. I have 3 mastery points, none of which have given me any extra health. What is the point of these? Slightly increase, huh? I need to turn off pictures. I wish I saved. Yeah, those mastery points are just utterly meaningless. Like, maybe they'll start to have more of an impact as I get more of them, because I mean, I've nothing else to do with my XP now, but like, you'd expect to get like 1 point of health per point or something. I suppose by then, if you get 100 points and you have 100 more health, that's like giving you 50% more health than you would normally have in the game. Still dumb. But yeah, I know you say you're still saving up to get Valhalla at some point when it goes on sale, but like Syndicate is a good 40 to 50 hours of Assassin's Creed that you'll get, and for 11 quid. I never played the DLC of Syndicate myself, but what I heard of it was it's pretty good, so yeah, 11 quid for that, you can't go wrong.
Good to see you, darling.
We are allied with Sciropshire, but at a grievous cost. Young Chaelbert was killed.
Yes, my scouts told me. Such a tragic death for so dubious a gain. I hope you paid his killers back in kind.
Justice was done.
Chaelbert will be remembered. He was good company in the short time he was with us.
He was.
Wow, 350 silver. I'm so glad when I only have 6,000.
I want to see the Alliance map.
We've done 8 alliances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 remain.
What about Sciropshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Won't be gentle soldiers on alert. What's happened here? What do you see, Sunan? An ale house. This must be it. Sigurd's not here. I'll ask around.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
You seem to respect this man Giedrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best for this Shire. Maybe you're a woman who also wants Oxenford Shire to be free, and to decide its own fate. A woman who'll stand up for her village, who won't be crushed under the boot of oppression.
It's really annoying me. My hood is
Such a
clipping through
woman
my
would
armor.
help me find Giedrich's friends.
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they hid in one of them fish houses.
Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river. Cast about this land, my friend. Smells like a fish house.
Nice.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolfkist.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
I wasn't speaking to you, Basim. I'll hear Sigurd's answers from Sigurd. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's elderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taken up her husband's fight, with a promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Giedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Giedrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done. Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, Have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom, but he follows my lead. Always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright. And he has opened my eyes to a magnificent truth. He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to shards.
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple goal.
Never. Our goal is fixed. We shall soon be the lords of Mercia, then all of England. But Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face, and heard the litany of my forefathers, and... well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
was meat errand, Sarah.
Hey!
Why would the back door be open?
Hey, come here! Sigurd, kill this sweaty fishwife.
That looks an awful lot like Oswald.
This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
Clap your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex. And
Yeah, it's just Oswald's
that
face model again.
bastard Alfred, we won't have it.
Lady, there is no need for slaughter. We all want peace for Sciropshire. Can we find some agreement?
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, choose your next words with care, for you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Raven clan. Lay down your arms, free my friend here, and kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red ass, waitface. I've done with this offal. I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
Giedrich, what have they done?
What kind of mess did you get yourself into?
Untie me! I can still fight these bastards!
Worms, take you! I've got your car!
Damn it to hell! The harpy escaped!
These soldiers and...
I was desperate to fight. You should have freed me.
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met.
That was your plan, Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor, not hope.
No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way, they'll be dead by supper.
Tend your wounds, Giedrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to talk
Where
with...
is she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial.
Tell us where, and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue.
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Lichvila garrison.
Basim, Eivor, to horse!
Southeast of here. As we are now looking southeast, that is not there. In fact, it's west. Also, do I have to? I probably really want to go there on foot. There's never a fast travel point. We need one.
Off again, Eivor. You and I, with blades drawn and hearts ablaze.
Who is this Fulke that Basim spoke of?
An ally, Eivor. A most important ally. A holy woman who trades in prophecies and secret knowledge.
That is not the sort of alliance we're looking for, Sigurd.
No, it's even better. You cannot imagine what discoveries await.
You're speaking strangely, brother.
Because I'm alive, Eivor. My heart's alight with the fuel of battle fire. Like old times, eh?
Yes, Sigurd. Like old times.
Remember our hunts beyond the Northern Way? Our first big kill was a 10-point deer. We brought it down together. The arrows from our bows like darts of ice.
With sharpened shin bones for skinning the beast.
You on the right, me on the left. We leapt and struck.
We crashed to the ground like a felled tree. Then the bloody struggle.
Damn animal bit my hand. Never knew a buck could bite so hard.
But I pierced its throat, spilling its life wine into the drifts. That put an end to him.
Such tales you siblings tell.
It's just one of 1,000, Basim. It was the glorious dawn of our lives.
You haven't yet explained who this Fulke woman is.
When the time is right, I will.
She is the fulcrum of a larger plan.
Above conquering England, what larger plan could we need?
Patience, Eivor. Patience.
Fine. Keep your dread secrets, brother. But if this alliance fails, you may take them to your grave.
This fever will break once you know the whole truth. I promise.
Survey the area, Sunan.
We have time yet. They're holding the trials just ahead.
My blade is thirsty, friends. Shall we roll in like 3 barrels of fire?
No. We must be careful. Do not let the executioner swing his axe. They're about to execute the prisoners.
These subjects of the Lady Edwin have betrayed their oath to the Shire. Not true! Silence! They stand accused and are guilty of spreading calumny against our sainted Lady Edwin and engaging in sedition and general disreputable acts. Pig shite! Each shall be called to confess his perfidy. Confession grants atoned death. A rebel! Execute the prisoners at once! Rescue us! We can help!
Brothers, let's end this.
James, come in!
I stand with Giedrich.
One of them died. It seems like if I can rescue them from their bonds, then they can be revived. But if they get hit while they're still tied up, they're just dead.
There. We have time yet. They're holding the trials just ahead.
My blade is thirsty, friends. Shall we roll in like...
These subjects of the Lady Edwin have betrayed their oath to the Shire. Not true. Silence! They stand accused and are guilty of spreading calumny against our sainted Lady Edwin. A rebel! The executioner's been killed! Get the murderer! We keep rescue us! We can help!
I owe you my life, friend. We must bring down Edwin once and for all.
I'm taking you down! Fine! I'll make you pay! God damn you! God is with me.
Break this bleeding cage open, would you?
He did send me to find you. Let's go now.
That's Thane justice for you!
Together, lad!
Fight for Dietrich! You'll regret this!
I got all the people who came here to watch the execution were just standing there waiting until we came our direction.
We can talk safely over there. We fought with our Weasley Ealdorman for years. Now his widow wants to lop off our heads. Bless you all. Thanks to you, I live to pay Lady Edwin back in blood. I am Thane Holt. Does Giedrich live?
He's safe in Buckingham.
Good, Thane. We are at your side in this fight, to keep this land in the hands of those who love Mercia, be they Saxon or Dane.
God in heaven knows I'd sooner see a Dane married to my daughter than sell a man of Wessex one of my pigs. If Giedrich is behind you, then I am too.
We're told you know of a holy woman, Fulke. Where is she now?
Can we not fixate on this cipher, Fulke? Edwin is our focus.
Fulke holds a secret that may turn the tide of this fight. Without her, I cannot achieve my full purpose here.
The madwoman Fulke?
If you want my backing, brother, you'll explain yourself. How is a mad woman central to your plans?
When we find her, I will tell you all you wish to know.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, nothing.
Understand this. Fulke is a heretic, a sower of poisoned knowledge, and an enemy of the Church. She claims to have seen or spoken with God himself, and for this, Lady Edwin had her imprisoned, I know not where.
At a monastery, I suppose. We should make inquiries.
Sigurd, do we not owe Giedrich some word of what has happened here?
You can speak with him in my stead, but we must hurry. Fulke's life may be in danger.
We risk losing all the gains we've made here for the sake of this woman.
Trust me, Eivor. Fulke is of great importance. You'll soon understand.
I hope I will.
We have a camp to the east, at Linforta. An old harbor on the Great Ouse. Meet us there.
We Thanes will raise a feard and join with you to take down Edwin, whatever it takes. Bring this news to Giedrich, and tell him we'll be ready when he calls.
Every man will be needed. No soldiers here now. Giedrich has cleared them all out.
She's well supplied, that's for certain. Well done capturing these, lad. It was bloody business. Oil jars, spring-oiled arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Giedrich.
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
Every single one. They've set out to raise a fear of fighting men. They all stand with you, Giedrich.
We'll need every pike and poker we have to take down Edwin. And you, and your brother, are you still with me?
I like your bluntness, Giedrich. My axe is yours. My brother's too.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes. Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
They continue their search for the woman Fulke. He seems to think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight. I'll move towards Kinnabella Castle and bring up the feared for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? Or make her anxious?
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my feared if any are in strife. We stole some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnabella Castle.
Still 294 health. How do I weaken her hold? Like, I know is it kill flag bearers if you see them, but like, where are they going to be? Right.
Dear God, we're in trouble! Watch out over there, men! Oh, Christ in holy heaven!
Giedrich asked me to help you whenever I could.
Heedwin soldiers have got us in a tough spot. We're grateful for any help you can give us.
Won't take long. You're going down. Follow my lead. Damn you.
You come here often? Hell with you! Could use you! Have your face out! No.
That was a near-run thing. Thanks for helping us out.
I'm quite annoyed by the fact that I managed to successfully kill that last guy while he was in the animation for killing one of our friendlies, and he just continued anyway.
You're gonna die! What the No, it's... You yellow...
Yeah! What do you see?
Got you.
Oh!
You shouldn't have come here, fool. Makes you bleed. I'll take ya.
Harbor. This is the camp.
How do we charm her when she's in our care? Do we say what we're after? Or do we dance around the idea?
From what I've learned about Fulke, she's not shy about sharing her esoterica. If we ask her one question, she'll answer 10.
Good. But we mustn't seem eager. She could use it against us.
And here's Eivor.
Ah, you timed things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's Monastery, just around the bend.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be pleased for you if I knew who this woman was and why we needed her.
I have explained enough. Now is the time for action.
You've done nothing of the sort. Nothing but give me your blind word.
I wish to speak to her. Me, your Jarl. That alone is reason enough.
Why? So she might cast a spell and turn Edwin into an eel.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Alban's. More than we can count.
I've already plundered St. Alban's Abbey and lifted its treasures from nave to crypt. I saw no prisoners of note.
She is there. I know it. And she is the most valuable treasure of them all. Eivor, there was a time when you would follow me without question, because we trusted one another, because you knew I would never lead you into folly, Never wager our lives before I knew the cost. Is there something that holds you back from embracing me as you once did? As your brother? Your family?
Sigurd, you know I would never betray your trust in me. I'll fight with you. But there must be limits to this chase. Giedrich is counting on us.
Of course he is. And soon we will deliver. Come. When you raided St. Albanese, are you sure you saw nothing? No crypts? No prisoners?
Nothing I can recall for certain. What do we know of this woman?
Very little. She appears to be an adventurer of sorts.
The Thane called her a heretic.
All the better for her. She's clearly someone who knows her own mind.
I admire your optimism, brother.
Do you guys mind, like, going faster at all? Good gods. They're not even running as fast as I am. The show nearby quest thing has been there for the last 400 meters and is very irritating.
Sunan, guide me. If they see me, this will get messy.
No! No!
Now what?
Stealth.
I'll kill you!
No. She's here somewhere.
Through here.
At long last.
For like holy Judas, I thank you, beloved Jesus, for the wisdom to pierce Sophia's cloud, To see beyond and above the lies of the above. To know the first mystery that is the last mystery that is the 24th mystery. Amen.
Just getting juice pickles. Just getting a can. Nothing exciting.
Who dares enter this sanctuary?
This stony cave reeks of piss and salty tears.
How dare you?
We've come for the woman Fulke. She need not bedevil you any longer.
Oh, the mad heretic!
Ah, the self-begotten spirit has sent an angel to deliver me.
Open the door.
Her heresies must be punished. Not by Danes or Mahometans, but by true Christians.
Friar, our hands are bloody with the gore of your guardians. Is your god so starved of martyrs that you wish to die as well?
You make a fine point. Let me pray on this. The Lord bids me to welcome all strangers. Here, friend, take the key, and depart with your strange friend.
Hey!
Praise thee, Lord of the Treasury of Light, for this chance of deliverance. Are you sent by the angels of Sackless, or the self-begotten one above?
That I cannot answer.
You are the woman called Fulke.
I am Fulke in this realm, a humble seeker of the self-begotten one's true nature.
And you are a collector of artifacts?
The instruments of the children of Sackless the Fool. Yes, I am. I have many such curiosities.
And you possess an object? A polished stone with unusual markings?
Now, you're a curious one. A cowl and robes hiding tawny skin. And that devilish blade.
Why do we linger here? Soldiers will be coming.
There are stables beyond the monastery where we can speak in peace.
Lead the way.
Come.
Lads, don't get in the way. Also, from the sounds of it, sounds like Bazine's looking for a piece of Eden. He'll probably be unimpressed if he learns that we had one. Also, hang on, where did you get a weapon from? Weren't you locked up in there?
How long were you imprisoned?
Some weeks, perhaps a month.
For your so-called heresies?
Heresies, yes. I have been blessed to discover many profane objects in my lifetime. Objects which attest to the works of the Demiurge, the false god worshipped by these robed imbeciles. Across Germania and Francia, I found these relics and carvings. And here in England, too. Lady Edwin claims they are blasphemous, but her mind is clouded. The true worth of these objects is immense.
May we see these objects?
If you wish to know the truth of our origins, I will show you today.
I would indeed. Where you go, I will follow.
Enough of these mysteries, Sigurd.
Fulke is a curator of objects of great worth, one of which may reveal my true nature.
True nature? You said this was about victory, about defeating Edwin.
To know that I am descended from the ancient gods is a victory. It will give me dominion over this land.
Descended of the gods. Brother, What by Odin's eye are you saying?
Fulke, we have heard that you possess a profane stone with strange markings and the image of a tree.
That I do. A monolith I call the Saga Stone, for it came to this land with the Dane Ragnar Lothbrok.
Do you have it?
It is the sun and moon of all my sacred objects.
That explains why Ragnar Lothbrok was such an incredibly successful Viking if he had a piece of Eden.
Will you buy and trade this stone for an alliance? Or more fighting men? Is it useful for anything other than flattering yourself?
Perhaps I should leave you three alone to hammer through your differences.
We are unified. We only wish to see the stone, to read the runes inscribed upon it.
No one on Earth can read those runes. The language is unknown and probably long dead.
There is no risk in letting us look.
No risk at all. Praise thee, O self-begotten one, for sending these three to deliver me from my punishment.
No whispering gods let me hear, Fulke. I brought myself.
You came because I called you, Eivor. They spoke through me.
Brother, you have my head spinning.
And you fascinate me more with each passing moment. The Saga Stone is hidden away in the care of my acolyte. Are you ready to go see it?
The sooner we see this slab of rock, the better. Let's go.
Approach the stone with an open mind, Ava. You may find it more interesting than you expect.
This way, Ava. Where are you?
.294 health, 125 melee damage. .295 health, 125 melee damage. So yeah, you need 5 mastery points to get a single point of health. Wow, I feel so much more powerful.
What is it about this stone that captivates you, Fulke?
The Saga Stone comes from an ancient race of beings, a generation of lesser gods, as do all the artifacts I collect for my church.
You pray to the Christ Jesus in your cell. Is your church not the Church of Rome, like these Saxons?
These Saxons believe in Christ the Redeemer, but I know his true purpose. Christ the Educator, the keeper of secret knowledge.
Is this why Edwin loathes you? For preaching such an idea?
Yes. Christians like her, like Alfred, they believe Christ's purpose on earth was to wash us free of sin. The Roman Church has been deluded by the lies of Saklas, or Yaldabaoth, the demiurge of many names. A lesser god. Saklas and his kind were wise in their time, but they lost sight of the true God, the self-begotten one, Lord of the treasury of light. This is why Edwin had me punished and imprisoned. What she calls heresy is, in fact, the true nature of the universe.
Yours is a strange saga, Fulke.
And I have not yet reached its end.
Be on your guard. Someone is watching us.
Take care, everyone.
The villagers aren't happy we're here.
Edwin's eyes and ears, no doubt.
I can hide armor. Can I hide my bow? To stop it from clipping through my armor. I can.
This is the place up ahead.
What is this tower?
A ruin from England's Roman past. My acolyte found it abandoned and derelict. He took refuge here after his bishop expelled him for teaching the same truths that got me imprisoned.
He was a priest.
He was, and he is. The bishops of England are simply too craven and deluded to understand the secret wisdom we possess.
Brother Paul! Are you here? Ransacked from floor to roof. Bassam, Stand guard outside.
This was Edwin's doing. I have no doubt.
The stone is within?
I asked Paul to hide it well, but I do not know where. This moves.
It must be there.
Dear God.
Yeah, I found this a while back when I was
This
exploring
is
the tower.
him, your acolyte, Paul.
My dearest friend. May you live as one with the true God, in the treasury of light.
Your friend paid the price for his loyalty. I imagine he was guarding the stone.
Edwin's men did this. They killed Brother Paul and took my stone.
You! Always questioning, second-guessing my wishes. You slowed us down, and I missed my chance.
Basim fills your head with twisted prophecies. He leads you like a chained dog.
Basim has shown me so much. He knows my mind.
Hold, both of you. You hear that?
Soldiers, Edwin's here.
How dare you Danes befoul my lands?
Hold off, Eivor. First we talk.
You're the one with the weapons
Lady
gone.
Edwin! A stone was taken from this tower, inscribed with runes, and the image of a tree. Do you know it?
Yes. One of this heretic's blasphemous baubles. Is that why you've come?
We are here to trade that stone for an assurance of peace.
What are you saying? We gave Giedrich our word.
For that stone, we will leave your lands and not return.
Oh, for this? You must bring me Giedrich's head.
The stone is within our grasp.
We made a promise, brother. Brother.
We have a deal, then?
We accept.
Done.
We do not!
Eivor! No!
Cut them down! Leave none alive!
Eivor, are you mad?
Edwin, please! We had our chance!
We will speak of this. I will not forget. Get ready! More of them!
Back! This one's mine! Finish here! How much longer? Mine!
Eivor, you mock-minded fool!
That was our chance to recover the stone without letting of blood.
I will not betray Giedrich.
That is not for you to decide.
My promises are my own, and they are ironclad.
Your first oath is to your Jarl, Sigurd Jarl, your brother and master.
That's one view, Basim. I believe there will be other chances. We can keep our oaths and find this stone together. Edwin will flee to her castle. You want your stone? It will be there.
Giedrich's pathetic army will never breach the walls. We could have first taken the stone, then laid siege. That was always our plan, Eivor. I had no intention of betraying Giedrich.
It was your plan all along? Yet you saw fit to keep me guessing through your fits of madness.
You are not always to be trusted. Your passions overcome you. I know that. My father knew that. Your father knew it.
Sit here and bemoan your fate, brother. I have a promise to keep, and I mean to.
You think too much of yourself, Eivor. You do not have the wisdom of Odin. Come, Basim.
Well, you'd be surprised.
This quarrel with your brother is something to behold. Has it always been so heated?
All my life we moved as one. As family. As kin. I have always known his mind, and he mine. Until this day.
Time makes idiots of us all.
You fought well today, Fulke. Would you fight beside me now?
To wrest control of the Shire from Edwin? I will.
Giedrich asked me to cripple her line of support. Would you know where she gets her rations and supplies?
East of Oxenforda, south of the Lichvila. There's a place called Eaton Barn where eager merchants sell to soldiers.
Meet me there. I'll come soon. Sigurd, brother, you are lost in a sea storm of your own making. Edwin's defenses have been weakened, but I could do more before joining Fulke.
Six points got me one more point of damage by melee attacks, which is just so meaningless.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Horse?
See you, old friend.
Edwin's men, they're after us.
Show me.
Where?
I saw one Dane, a weaver, actually, jump up, clutching his nose and screaming supplications. Claimed bad spirits were tormenting him.
You there! What's wrong?
Here they come! Quick, men, or they'll wipe us out!
Mongrel! Jesus God, my blood! Right to flank!
Time has come for you! You will pay!
Now you pay!
Your time's up, kid!
You pulled our asses out of the fire, friend. We're grateful to you.
I don't like missions like this one where it's like there's no indication of anywhere near where you should go. It's just wander the map and hopefully something will happen. Guess if I head for those chests, maybe?
Oh. Aid me, O Lord! We bring Christ's mercy!
Come on in. Well, this was just a place that had a cursed artifact, wasn't it?
Must be blocked from the other side.
I have no idea where to go. Try and do this. You know what? I don't think we'll worry about it. This might contribute towards it anyway, and it's not like I need the XP for anything. Wrong button. Destroy what supply carts? Game. Do I eat and burn?
In the business of helping you.
Dear man, would you live under Edwin's boot? For that is where you will be if these supplies reach her castle.
I'd give 'em over to any man for enough silver. I've a livelihood to keep.
I had silver before I was caged, and I will again. You need only give me time. I'm as good as my word.
It's a crying shame, your story. But a few supplies ain't gonna rewrite the history of the world, woman.
Good friend, your wares will bring death to the farmers and merchants of this land. Could you live with such a burden?
None of my concern.
Not until there's a sword at your neck.
I have weakened Edwin's defenses enough. Ambushing his soldiers should be my final strike before the battle begins. Where's Fulke?
Oh gosh, okay, what happened here?
It's for the good of your Shire.
You've lost your senses.
What's the noise about?
She's trying to rob me. I warn you, soldiers are coming to escort me any minute.
This merchant is taking supplies to the castle. Oil for boiling, arrows, shields, rations. I offered to buy them, but he refuses.
I don't sell on a future promise of profit. Edwin's a valuable customer.
Then I'll make you a new author. How about a story? I'll spin you a tale in exchange for your wares.
That's an odd bargain, Dane, but I'll bite. Sing me one of your sagas.
The wild winds wandered. The seas spit salt. The night fell into slumber. Wise Odin rose and bade farewell. He pulled on boots of leather.
Bit of a slow start. Pick it up.
Long before the beginning, before you and I and the others, Wise Odin looked with his one wan eye, stared and blinked and thundered.
This Odin fella, he's one of your gods, innit?
The moon burns red, the sea foams gold. Wise Odin utters the words.
Right, this is not what I wanted. Stop it, will ya?
The snake coils. Look, he yowls. Poison drips from the mouth.
Enough, enough! Is this some sort of Nordic curse? Run! Go!
How does it end?
They all die. We can use these oil jars to surprise the soldiers.
I see visions of burning men, the screams of soldiers aflame. If we place the oil and supplies near the hay along the road, it will burn like hellfire when the soldiers arrive.
Take position on that bluff and watch for the soldiers, would you?
You'll hear me howl as the men approach.
Where's the main road, game? Which direction are they coming from? You know, any sort of information like that would be useful.
Go, Sunan. What was that?
My howl. Edwin's men approach. Prepare yourself! The soldiers are close!
They're going to take that turn off, aren't they?
They're here!
Yeah, thanks, Volker. Yeah, it would have been useful game if it gave any sort of indication when that mission was starting as to where the main road was or what direction they were coming from. Also, do I not have a ability for poison on arrows? I think I do. Nope, that's the one I want. It's annoying that this is a symbol for a ranged poison attack. This is a symbol for a poison trap. And that's a symbol for poison strike. I get that they're the same thing, but this one applies a status effect to your weapon. This one just lets you poison one person. So it's not as good.
That's the last of them. Edwin will be waiting for aid that never comes. Something wrong?
No. No, quite the opposite. At Sancte Albanus, your brother claimed kinship with the gods. Is it true? Is he descended from the Archon's children, the Isu?
Not to be blunt, Fulke, but only half of what you say ever makes any sense to me.
Forgive me. I often presume too much of my audience. Men who fear damnation, when ignorance is the greatest of all evils.
Ignorance of what?
What a perfect sentence. I'll ask more simply. Could your brother be descended of the gods? Or could he be a god himself?
I don't know. I want to deny it, but I've seen things in my life. Visions, prophecies. It's difficult to explain.
Heed your visions. Always. You may have been touched by true knowledge.
Sigurd is only a man. The son of a king and my brother. He may think highly of himself, but he's no god.
Yet it's possible his line of kings was fathered by a god. In ages past.
We haven't time for these fantasies, Fulke. It's time I regroup with Giedrich to see how his assault preparations are coming along.
Godspeed, Eivor. I will stay here to pray for the souls of the dead before I join you.
Careful with that beast!
Look, lads! There's Eivor!
See that
We're
our
with you,
fletchers and
Eivor.
arrows enough
Those
for
castle
everyone.
walls
22 a man.
to stop us! Long live Giedrich!
Giedrich.
Eivor, have you dealt Edwin a few bruising blows?
I have. She'll feel the pain soon enough.
Excellent. My men are itching to attack the fortress, but we'd be fools to force it now.
Why is that?
On account of Edwin's got too many traps and defences. Her springalds cut us to bloody stumps before they poured boiling oil upon us like a summer tempest.
Keep the men at the ready. I'll slip in alone and see what I can do about these defenses.
By my joints and ankles, you're a tough one.
Giedrich! None will stop us! Eivor! Giedrich! And victory!
Alright.
Castle keep looks impregnable. That will be Edwin's last stand.
Saying that. Everything looks impregnable. There are other words. Unassailable, for instance. Invincible. Unbreachable.
All right, I'm in.
That's what the giant arbalists are called. Springballs. Didn't know that.
The Springles are large bolt casters. I must disable them.
Hey, wait! Ah!
I can't sabotage them, I have to destroy them, so I have to go loud. Cool. Hang on, how did that person see me through a wall?
I could rig these cauldrons.
Can't scamper free this.
Thanks for the emergency aim beam. Let me see the person who detected me.
There's more to be done, but this should be enough to launch the assault. Now it's down to Giedrich to lead his men.
Keep my wits about me. Eat this!
Stay sharp. Christ is surely with
Hey, wait!
Game, what was that?
We watch each other's backs!
Easy! The thrill of the chase! Oh, suffer for that! Try to flank! So slow! You're one too, brother.
Get round the side. Remain steadfast. Stop, damn you!
Come, brothers. Let's end this.
Hey, winner. Hello. Hi there. If you're looking for sunshine, there's a little bit here. Not a large amount, but there's a little bit. I think I've gotten all the defense I can.
With me, brother.
So I'm not seeing anymore.
Suffer! Focus, we have this.
I say we wait. There's too much riding on this.
I am Sigurd Jarl, Lord of East Mercia, and I say we fight! Now!
You're a good man, Sigurd, and I'm thankful for all you've done. But without Eivor, I make no moves. We wait.
Is it done?
It is.
And have you laid your poles of hazel and composed your poems for this coming victory?
I'm here to speak with Giedrich.
Go on then. You master of aids.
Still dreaming of your precious stone?
It is not dreams that led me here, Eivor. I've had visions, prophecies from the gods.
Visions.
I'll sacrifice to Tyr this day, the Lord of Justice, the harbinger of flawless victory.
Sigurd, what prophecies?
Are we ready to assault the castle, Eivor? The signs and portents read well.
We are ready. Give the command.
Good. And let's be quick about it. My scouts tell me a force of King Alfred's men is on the march. Let's end this before that flap-mouthed pudding has a chance to hit back.
Look at all those arrows, like, and there's like 3 people inside on the tower. Such utter nonsense.
Take the castle!
How'd you guys get in, huh? How did you get in here and start fighting? Do you mind climbing, game, please? If you could go up, that would be great.
It's open! Find Edwin!
Fight me yourself, coward!
Edwin! You won't get away this time.
Foolish Dane! I will send you to your sad supper in Valhalla.
You're mine!
A reward in silver for each dead Dane.
Lady Edwin!
He has bodyguards!
We will use your flesh as mulch for our crops.
Go to your gardens wherever he hides.
Eat this! My turn!
God damn you to hellfire!
Time to die! Get outside!
Oh, it was one of the scratching in the window. That was a weird noise. Hey, Luna. Who was making a good noise?
You felled the lofty lady.
Do what you must, Thane of Dungheaps. As one loyal to her shire and her people, I know which of us God favors.
Eivor bested you. It's for Eivor to decide your fate.
You fought with honor and purpose. For that, I put you in Giedrich's care. You will see you're treated well.
I will, so long as you recant your friendship with that pot of warm piss, King Alfred.
Agreed.
Take her away.
I fulfilled my promise to you. I trust you'll do the same. An oath between our people.
Aye, you've done us well, Eivor. I thank you. And if ever you need the like, I'll do what I can.
I will. Count on it.
I'd be quick about plundering. King Alfred will be on his way, and he won't be alone.
What was going on there, game? Was that a lag? Are you gonna cry? Ewan? What's up? Who's a good kid? You heading out for a little bit? While it's sunny and nice? On you go, son. Be good. It's actually a reasonable temperature and it's sunny, so I'm going to head out for a bit. After this, I'll probably take a break for lunch once this saga's done.
Somewhere. I know it. It must be.
My mind is a riot with hope.
Let's go, Charlie. Send it to Alfred.
You see? The markings of the Ancient Ones. The Isu. The gods begat of gods.
I've seen this somewhere. I know these words.
One who stands at a threshold should take great care to look around, for who knows what foes lie in wait in the halls beyond.
I have passed through this doorway once before. With Sigurd. In a dream.
Not once, 1,000 times.
1,000.
What does it say, Sigurd? Does it speak to you?
Yes. But the words are fogged, shadowed. And yet I feel their meaning. And the ash tree, I see the great tree of life, her boughs reaching skyward, opening the way. It's just as you promised, Basim. All you foretold was true. Eivor, I am more than I appear to be. So much more.
This is wicked magic, Sigurd. Darksader, do not listen.
No, this is real. This is everything.
To the walls! To the walls! Alfred's come! King Alfred of Wessex! Marching up the rise with a mess of soldiers!
Have we time to escape?
The men are spent. We've not a chance in blazing hell.
A parley, then. We must call a parley. I will speak, and the King of Wessex will listen.
Doubt it.
As I understand, King Alfred, your name is not spoken with affection here in Mercia.
Yet I am close enough to Wessex to hear myself praised from morn till twilight.
Return to your singing subjects, then, and leave the affairs of Mercia to the Danes.
Not till your pagan war songs are safely out of hearing.
Offer an exchange, Lord. You can deserve that.
Please, no secrets here.
Let's end this here, my lord. Let's exchange men. My best warrior for yours to prove peace. After which you leave Mercia, and we fall back north of River Ouse.
These terms are fair. Wulfrich, my war thane. You will go with Giedrich, brother. Name your man.
Sigurd Jarl, I offer myself.
Thank you, Basin.
King Alfred. Wait.
Paladin Fulke, you with this company?
I was, my lord. To recover from Edwin what was mine by right. Sigurd is the only man you need. He's worth more than 20 other men. He is the son of a king.
Traitorous snake!
And his heresies are profound, my lord. He claims to be a living god.
I've got you, troll woman!
Shush! I'll gift myself to you, King Alfred. Because it is not my fate to die by your hand.
Brother.
Have faith, for the Lord God watches over you all.
This man is dangerous, my lord. Let me hold him.
Do what you must, but treat him with care.
By all the gods, Basim. What was that?
I will shadow them. They shall not get away.
I should probably go and tell Randy then. This sinister music plays like all the time now.
My love.
Randy, our work is done in Sciropshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch.
It is there on the table.
The order, huh?
Fulke's with the Order of the Ancients. The same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Giedrich. Giedrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
Someone's doing some drilling. That makes sense then. But she doesn't have a tree. So I'd go to Lincolnshire at some point. And presumably these guys are all in Winchester, given that each of the R cities had 3 people to kill.
I want to see the Alliance map.
There's Kent or bust.
Tell me more about Kent.
Basim has written, claiming to have found the woman Fulke
That was
and
fast.
asking for your aid. He has taken shelter at St. Hadrian's Priory.
Any news of Sigurd?
Nothing he mentioned. But if he has found the paladin Fulke, Sigurd cannot be far behind.
I will go as soon as I can.
Good. Be safe, Eivor.
Basim has news of Sigurd. I should find him soon. Dag, Basim has brought word of Sigurd's location. We're leaving at once to find him.
Well done, Eivor. After so long, it finally occurs to you to search for our Jarl. I applaud your half-hearted effort, but I will not be joining you.
Dag, this is no joke. On the ship, now.
Someone needs to stay home and direct the affairs of the settlement. As you seem to shun this place as often as possible, it must fall to me.
You gave out to me because I was taking care of the settlement stuff instead of Sigurd. What do you mean half-hearted attempt to look for a Jarl? He got kidnapped like half an hour ago.
Sigurd's life is at stake. We need you there.
No, I am needed here.
Do you doubt me so completely that you will not raise an axe to save your Jarl?
A fine way of putting it, wolf-kissed. But go, find the Jarl, bring him back. Only do not get lost along the way, as you seem to more and more these days.
This is not done, Dag. We will speak when I return.
What on earth was that about?
Oh, look at you, Dewey. I should talk to Hytham about my next targets.
Ah, here is something for you. An odd letter arrived a few days ago, signed by one calling himself...
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
That's right. Someone you know.
Not by sight, but this soldier has intimate knowledge of the Order. He's the reason I have found them so easily in the cities.
The letter says you must travel to Winchester, visit God's house and look for a man in white. Then recite this passage.
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
All right. I'll speak with Randvi. Get a fuller picture of all this.
Do you need something?
I have to...
Then go in peace.
So I've unlocked the ability to go to Winchester, which I'll do after I rescue Sigurd. One poison damage resistance. What rubbish. Right, take a break for lunch. Do some bits around the house, and then back to go to Kent, I guess.